I think that within 2 years, SSPs are going to be gone. They're going to be dead. Or ad servers are going to be gone or dead. Take your pick. Really what's happening is that these two types of companies, services, they're really combining into one. What I call an inventory management platform. We talk a lot about holistic inventory management, right? So when you look at publishers, right, and their inventory, it's cross-channel, so it's across a lot of different devices. It's across sales tactics. You have direct sales, and then you have your indirect, so working with ad networks or programmatic buyers. You have, tactics in terms of trafficking ads with third-party tags, or actually executing them on programmatic. And so, for the traditional ad servers, that's incredibly hard to do all of those things. And for SSPs, they typically only focus on actually helping maximize the value of your unsold inventory. And so these two, in order to survive, really, SpotXchange and the entire industry, really these companies on the supply side, they have to offer the entire solution. And that's absolutely what we're doing today. Well, for us, I think that, of course, we just did our deal with RTL, and they bought a majority of SpotXchange. So, for us, we still view ourselves independent. The RTL allows their companies to operate autonomously. I think that's very important, for a lot of media companies out there, right? So you have Facebook, you have Google. Then you have all these other media companies. Well, they're ultimately all competing for the same eyeballs. And so I think you'll find that a lot of companies, media companies out there, will really appreciate a player like SpotXchange that can come in, provide comparable or better service, particularly on the customer service side, but also on the technology, and allow them to operate their business without the fear of giving too much data to those companies. And ultimately that data will lead to maybe a bleeding of their audience to those platforms. So I think we're in a great position for that. For us, we're really pushing the envelope this year in 2015 on mobile, as well as holistic ad serving, as well as new ways to transact utilizing any first or third party data source. I think that first off, adopting programmatic fully, right? So you're finding that a lot of buyers out there have a lot of their own data. And if they can pick and choose exactly the inventory that they want to buy, but the supply side can accommodate that in a way that doesn't create risks for them, so sales cannibalization or data leakage, I think that's the real opportunity. Because when you think programmatic, a lot of people have a Pavlovian response to say, oh, that's a race to the bottom. And it's totally inaccurate. Publishers today can sell their inventory for more than they do today by giving that addressability, that optionality to buyers. And I think it's really adoption of this modern ad serving and programmatic that's really key. Well, pricing, so that's just it. So if you look at linear, this idea of addressability, if you allow a certain advertiser by their audience, you can sell it for more. And so that's the same in online and digital. If you really harness this power of programmatic for the supply side, you can sell your inventory for a lot higher CPM, but it takes a new way of selling, it takes a new way of executing, and you can't use your traditional ad servers to do this.